Hey everyone, how you doing today? Thought I'd take another look at the workshop and see what was out there, and a lot of very cool creations by a bunch of different authors. So everything's is being shown in Reforge Eden 2 right now, and at the very end of the video too, there's another build that was a request to take a look at it. It's unfinished yet. Just wanted to see what it's looking like and check it out. So anyway, the very first creation we're looking at here today is the FerengiMarauder by barefootnhilbily. And very cool Star Trek verse ship here. I haven't actually seen it in Star Trek, but I'm really behind on Star Trek, so it very well could be in some of the shows or movies. I don't think there's many movies, but definitely a lot of TV shows on it that I need to catch up on someday here. But yeah, very cool looking build. I definitely like the cut-ins into the hull to do this alternative texture, kind of like separating armored plates around and giving a lot of surface detail. And the textures itself are done with like 3 different base materials. So you got your smooth metal, your not quite a smooth metal, and then I'm also seeing like quite a bit of this texture in the hull. Plus there's other accents too, like vents and some texture lights over here. So yeah, it gives it some nice variety there. Definitely looks cool. And then we also got some texture lights up on the front here. Definitely around the this almost like wedge shape. I don't know. It gives me I don't know. It looks Star Trek like a little bit of that Romulan look or something like that. Like a bit of a scorpion front end, but the back end's like a way different. I don't know. Hard to explain exactly what's going on here. We got a couple. Looks like we got some weapon slots over here on the outer edges. So what do we got in here? A couple laser cannons there, a couple more locations for more guns. Let's get around the back here. Oh, look at that that row of texture lights all the way along the back side there. Wow, that's actually that's pretty cool. I like how they're all kind of in a formation. Then you got the more yellow orangish texture lights in the middle there. Then on the bottom side too, all kinds of things going on down over here. So we got different thin block layers and kind of forming like patterns and big curvy shapes into the hull here. I like the little round pieces there. All kinds of things to look at down here. Also, we got some boarding ramps over it's like on that side, probably either side of the main hull. This is a pretty big ship, by the way. And this cutout area up in here. So yeah, that's very cool. I like how the underside has all that detail there with the thin blocks and things like that. And it's cool that the author did that too. I mean, otherwise it's a very large flat area, and yeah, basically you just want to try to get some surface detail one way or the other in these big areas, just to get that nice detailed setup there. But yeah, very very cool on the looks on that too. But this is actually a pretty big ship here. Yeah, some more launcher positions right here in the center as well. So you can definitely add, looks like another 8 launchers that I've seen so far at least. Unless there's some more up front here, which I would not rule out. But I guess I've not seen any more launcher positions right there. So, and this door over here I think is asymmetrically placed too. I'm not seeing another boarding ramp over here on the other side. So far at least. No, it looks like it's just right over here. So yeah, very very cool looking ship here. And again, yeah, this probably looked really neat in space flying around. From the back side, like if I had this sitting all the way down to the ground, it almost looks like almost like a land building, like a big like bunker or something like that. Very cool. Definitely like a lot of the angles that are used in here too. This is a pretty tricked out angling setup over here. Definitely like that. And very, yeah, if you notice the whole hull is very, well, it's not using curved blocks, but it's very curvy, I guess you could say, using all your different wedge-shaped blocks and things like that to create this. So yeah, that is cool. So I'm gonna float over here a minute, and let's get out of God mode. Oh my goodness, the interior is looking pretty wild already. So let me turn down the lights some. Take a walk on the inside. So yeah, it looks like oh, it's not gonna. There we go. Holy smokes! So yeah, different color interior on here too. So it's kind of going with that gray and white, and there's obviously like some orangish red in there, and some blue, big ceiling texture lights. So as soon as we walk in here, we got a pretty large hangar going on here. So we got a couple hangar openings that we've seen from the front side. It looks like we have a built-in repair bay. Like, yeah, that looks cool. And up front here, there's our repair console right over here. And some fancy desks and things like that. Looks like we got some hallways. Oh, yeah. That's a pretty big ship, by the way. So this is going to go to the promenade. Got to have a promenade, especially for the Ferengi. I've seen a lot of them in Deep Space Nine when I watched that series on Netflix a while back. Yeah, I like all these rooms, the cool looking pipes going on in there. So this looks like kind of a utility room over to the side, or there's some utility in here. So we got our armor and weapon lockers. O2 there, a couple boxes. Got a, I think this is a hallway going to some generators. So yeah, quite a few of the 1x3 generators in here, and some other parts up in there. Looks like we got some turbines chilling out in there too. So some residual power going on with the build. Definitely help with your fuel costs. So on the other side, kind of in the utility area over here, we do have a armor repair as well. A lot of sort boxes. O2 stash over there. And it looks like we got our main shield and warp drive in this display here. That looks really cool. I like how that's done up with the vertical warp drive with the shield right in front of it, and our protection tanks right off to the side here, and quite a few more sort boxes. Now the Ferengi are they're more of a certainly a trader type of faction, so I could see this being used to bring supplies and goods and buying and selling and little shenanigans that they tend to get involved in as well. So on the other side over here, we also have a lot of the same utility functions. Do have a what is that? I was gonna say, yeah, I thought it was a small constructor. Oh, it's a commercial one. That screwed me up. So commercial small and constructor there. So this is gonna get us out to kind of access room over here for more generators. A couple turbines back in there. I think we got some big turbines back over there too. In fact, I think this is probably running maybe a full set of turbines, so four small, medium, and large turbines is my guess. I have not quite confirmed that, but did see some the other size turbines back in there too. So all right, before I go to the promenade, I'm gonna buzz down the hallway over here. So we got, so it looks like storage bays, quite a few of them. So yeah, it looks like this is going to be responsible for moving a lot of cargo around. Okay, we'll hit that side door. I think that might just go outside, but I'm not sure yet. Let's take this way. So looks like we're getting up into the core section here. We got a gravity generator, a lot of, well, CPU section, I should say. A lot of our CPU blocks in here. It's kind of looking like it would be a core 7 to 9 range by the looks of this. We'll find out when we look at the stats. Oh yeah, and all the look at all the thrusters in here. Yeah, if you yeah, it's hot. It's hot in here. So yeah, definitely a thruster access area over here. Obviously, with Star Trek ships, they don't fly by rocket engines. They fly by completely different technology. So bearing the thrusters on a build like this is almost kind of needed to keep these builds looking somewhat plausible in the Star Trek verse and things like that. So that is really cool. This is a big ship. There's the hangar bay way over there. So yeah, I kind of went to the front here. We got some really fancy places going on in here. We got the wood grain walls and the fancy deco texture carpeting. Big old fancy HD screen. This is actually kind of cool. It's like a whole like more like an apartment, I would say, than a crew room. Well, actually, no. This is probably all having to do with food. But this, yeah, more of a kitchen area, kitchen dining area, I would say, than an apartment. But yeah, I like that idea of like a full like apartment. So you got a kitchen and bedrooms and bathroom and living room and the whole thing kind of in there, and it kind of does have that in a way. A little bit of extra seating, of course. So now we're getting into looks like we got bridge either way, captain's quarters. We got that looks cool. I like the hallways like that. Man, I don't even know which way to go right now. So, okay, so this would be our captain's quarters. Oh, yeah, check that out. Got the fancy double bed with the yin-yang going on there. And, yeah, I always love this, that part there, the new deco shelving part. And we got our bathroom here. The captain's got it pretty nice. Right next to the bridge, which is convenient. Okay, so this area that we did go through is the mess hall. Not an apartment. Although, yeah, I still like that apartment idea. That's kind of neat. This is cool. So, yeah, look at the bridge section here. Quick exit is located behind the captain's chair. Use F to access the ramp. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Oh, we got some legit xenoblocks right under the captain's seat here. You can tell that by the texture that's only available with xenoblocks. Yeah, almost kind of like a traditional Star Trek bridge area a little bit up in this area, kind of rounded off. You got all your crew down over here. And you put everybody up on your heads-up display here in the middle. That's cool. That's cool. So I just got to take this little corridor here. See where we end up at. Oh, okay. We got another crew room over here. Looks like complete. And you got our bunk beds. Bathroom in there. Oh yeah, crew quarters. Yep. There we go. Here's another one over here. It's pretty cool styling with the colors and stuff. With the darker floor, whiter walls, but also with kind of the orangish red in the mix and some other pretty unusual texture lights and displays and things like that. Very cool. Central corridor. Oh, there's our main core right here. So that's right on the way to the bridge here. That's all. More crew rooms, I bet. Yep. Alright, let's take the stairs up here. So now, wow, we got a full farm. I didn't even notice this from the hangar area, but yeah, we got a whole farm set up over here. It looks like, what is that, 27 grow plots locations right there. And quite a bit of other things going on up over here. Oh, yeah, we got our teleportation area here. Very cool. You got to have the teleporter room. What it's called? Yeah, I think so. Star Trek. Yeah. I was just thinking about what they're called in Star Trek. I think that's correct. Full med bay over here with all the specialized equipment and our main med bay O2. Very cool. Kind of all a very angular room here, which is cool to see. I like how the glass was put into the side there too. On the other side, we got our science station. So it looks like the science of fixing your tools and putting them in a box. And looking at the fancy science-y table here with the bounty board. That's how you get all your guns fixed up so you can do your bounties here. Now that's cool. So is this considered the promenade? Oh, I like that glow light switch up there too, or glow light. I mean grow light. Yeah, well, it does kind of glow back over here, but that's not from that. So that's cool. All right, so now I wanted to get back to the hangar and see if I went up the. Yeah, okay, that was the promenade right there. So I think that's it. Let me try to go all the way forward here. Yeah, it's right up into the bridge. Just want to see if I missed any other areas of the ship here. Yeah, I don't think it goes forward anymore beyond here. I don't think. Here, I'm gonna get the God mode a second here. float around a little bit. Yeah, I think we've seen all of that. So yeah, definitely like a carrier type of thing too. A lot of room in the hangar. Speaking of room in the hangar, there's another build that I didn't, not really showing on the cover of this video or the graphics for this video, but another build by Barefoot too, and this is meant to go with the larger build that we're in here. And the little guy here is, oh geez, I think it's the Ferengi shuttle. You gonna tell me? Yeah, Ferengi shuttle. So this is smaller, definitely a smaller SV theme for this for the larger ship that we're in here. So I just thought I'd spawn that in to check that out real quick while we're looking at all this. And oh, that's really interesting. I almost assumed it was gonna have a door back here, but it doesn't. It has a little box back there. Gotta be power this one on. Oh, there's the door on the side. Okay, asymmetrically placed door. Very cool. Yeah, that's a pretty exotic looking spacecraft as well. It does obviously go with the main ship here. And let's check out the inside of this real quick here. Oh, that's cool. I like the double cockpit area where you got your air conditioning unit right there, and with the vents. Got a passenger seat back here. Got to have a constructor, of course. Detector. Some boxes. Yeah, that's cool. That is cool. This is just kind of a bonus thing. Again, I just wanted to kind of show it with the main ship. And you can actually fit a lot of these in the hangar bay here. And if you really were stressed for more parking space, you could always move some boxes out of the way and have even more places to park stuff. So, yeah. Very, very, very cool. All right. Well, anyway, let's look at some numbers here. Let me get the lights back on. So unlock level 25, size class 6, 33 forward, 24 strafing, 42 lift, 24 reverse, and 24 down. Got 14 fuel tanks, 22 oxygen tanks. We do have the 4 laser cannons built into it and a retractable missile turret. So I missed that. I think it's right in front of me right there on the background screen. I guess it's right there. 17 hour and 52 minute build time. It is using 16 quantum processors. Some antimatter converters. That could be for the thrusters. Quite possible. The thrusters used were fairly small, but they're probably pretty potent. Could be antimatter thrusters, unless something else is using that. As in its core, it kind of looked like we're at core 7 here. So, yeah, it's actually lower than I thought it might be. Well, it's 7 to 9 is kind of what it looked like. And, yeah, I think it's core 8, actually, so... Yeah, so 760,000 CPU. Let me just sort that real quick to make sure it's solid. Yeah, core 8. So yeah, 1 superior core. So that would be 2 of the quantum processors that we've seen used there for that. And maybe some others are used for the turbines. Speaking of turbines, let's see, those were. Oh gosh darn it. I forget where the turbines were. I think they were under generators. Yeah, generator 13. So yeah, look at that. Turbine, yeah. It does have a full set of turbines. No, it doesn't. No, these are large generators. Okay, so it only has 4? Is that right? I could have swore I seen more when I was looking in the hangar. But yeah, I could be definitely mistaken on that. Where was that? There was, oh yeah, the side access rooms here. So we are seeing the small ones there. Oh, okay, that's a thruster. I thought that from where I was looking at it was a like maybe a large turbine. Then I thought there was like a medium turbine. I was mistaken on that. So it does have 4 small turbines built into it. Let's take a look at your storage. So quite a lot of controllers and a lot of boxes, of course, too, or sort boxes. So let's see, we got a 72K there. Looks like, are all these 72K? Yeah, it looks like a whole lot of 72K controllers. I think, let's 7 in right in that chunk. And then beyond that, I think a lot of boxes, and of course our protected tank and other things like that. We got an ammo controller at 96K as well. So yeah, good amount of storage on there. Kind of broke it up for more of like a sales thing, so you could sort things a lot, depending on what you're looking at there. So, and then also, yeah, you did have locations for 27 grow plots in the build as well. Plus your large scale hangar. Oh, look at that little access point door here. That's sneaky. That gets you right up near the bridge, which is a really cool option actually. So yeah, I like that as well. Yeah, that is kind of didn't even notice that inside the bridge there. It kind of tucks away there pretty nicely. So, and definitely some Xeno in here too. That's a straight up Xeno texture as well. Speaking of that, just one last thing on the stats. I just want to see. So it is, yeah, it is requiring 4872 in Xeno material. Some superconductors. Yeah, but other than that, it's not too insane to build this. Still will need some quantum processors and quite a lot of antimatter converters. And I believe the thrusters on here are going to be the antimatter versions, especially all those small ones that we've seen in the those side access areas. So yeah, again, this is the FerengiMarauder, and actually on the inside here is the Ferengi shuttle, both by barefootnhilbily. Very cool builds plural. All right, let me power you off, and then on to the next build here. So now we're gonna shoot right up into the sky. We're gonna check out this pretty insane space station. Looks like we're already on. So we got the Alisium by Scarge, and look at this designer station here. That is really cool. Very artsy. Take a look at all these cut-ins into the like the decking around it here, and the overall shape of it too. I mean, if you take a look at that from the top-down view, it is really quite a designer place here. Very cool. Again, very cool cut-ins and things like that. Almost like kind of like a flower petals or something like that. It's yeah, very cool. Very artistic. And this the center section here on the top side, at least, that looks wild too. I really like the aesthetics of this, with these tall pillars with the texture lights, kind of match that. Go all the way up. Yeah, this is pretty big too. Oh, we got Wi-Fi way up here. Check that out. That's all texture lights, I think, on the inside, which would all light up too. But yeah, this is a pretty big station for sure. Very cool looking. I do believe this author has built some other pretty elaborate stations. Also was dealing with the Stargate Atlantis city CV, which is really wild too. So yeah, this is cool. Then on the bottom side too, quite a spire going down there. And yeah, very cool how we got a whole barrage of solar panels integrated into the build as well. Oh, and I like the color differences right there too. Yeah, the darker blue, light blue with the white in the middle. Yeah, and very designer. Just the way all this stuff is done. The angles, the support beams, the cutouts into the like the decking on it. And again, the overall massive size of this. Parts of it do remind me of like Deep Space Nine a little bit too, like this. These pillars out on the outer corners here. That kind of is a little Deep Space Nine like to me, which is really cool. That is a very cool looking space station. Yeah, wow, quite a place, for sure. So that's actually a repair bay right there. So what are the other ones then? Okay, so there's a repair bay in the one, which is, yeah, really wild the way the deck is set up here. All right, well, let's go in one of these hangar doors here. Adjust the lights. All right, some information already about a repair pad is located. Yep, we seen it on the Blue X already. That's cool. Open sesame. And a massive hangar going right down the middle here with some really wild looking blockwork on the sides of the hangar too. And oh my goodness, look down. Wow. Wow. So on this side over here, we got a lot of purpley stuff. So I'm thinking that this would be a place for like a pentacta tank. Looks like we got a fusion reactor. We're gonna have to go in there, of course. But oh wow, look at that. So we got our purple display, and then we got a red display on this side. That's cool. And green in the middle. Oh, I like the color differences like that. This looks really cool too. That red look there, and the purple look. I mean, it all looks cool. So yeah, inside here, yeah, protection tank, a main shield, and fusion reactor. I better check. I'm assuming this is a base. Yeah, it's a base. Okay, I just want to make sure that I wasn't looking at a CV again. You never know. You know, it could have been. Yeah, really wild designer blockwork in front of the glass here too. It kind of goes with the whole theme of this station. Very, very artistic. So over here, yeah, we got a real production here. We got a couple furnaces. It's like a Wi-Fi room with wiring going to it. That's cool. I like that touch of the wiring going into it. Deconstructors over here. So yeah, the red room is about furnaces and deconstruction. Purple room is all about our main power and shielding. Green, don't know yet. Let me out. Let me out. There we go. Got a blast door going this way. Oh, green is the CPU room in here. That's cool. And our main core, of course. That's cool. I like the use of that those lights around there. So, yep. Green CPU. I don't want to go down yet. I want to just check out this deck. I know it goes down quite a bit from here. Now, obviously, a very large hangar area with really cool texture lighting. I'm almost half tempted to try to go darker yet with this. Yeah, let's try to get it something like that. Get it that nighttime look here with the neon lights and things. That's cool. So on the other side here, looks like we got blue and more of a orange color rooms. So on this side, we got a utility room and med bay. It looks like. So yeah, all our medical equipment. Oh, that goes somewhere too, doesn't it? So we got another Wi-Fi room. It looks like there's quite a few Wi-Fi rooms around, and you would need it on a build this big. Quite a lot of Wi-Fi to cover the whole area. Got our ATM over here, our armor locker, weapon locker, armor repair. Yeah, all the stuff, all the utility stuff in here. And on the other side, we've got, looks like our main constructor area here, crafting room. Looks like a couple, 3 universal constructors, not messing around. Then we got 4 small constructors built into there. And of course, our output and input. I like how that's set up. Just gotta see, yeah, 640s. Yep, that makes good sense there. Main in and out being 640s. Another Wi-Fi room off to the side over here. Then going this way, we got over here. Oh, it looks like yeah, more of a control room of one origin or another. Here's a security office or something like that. That's cool. So we're oh, I forgot his name. I was gonna say there's that, what is that, Odo or something like that from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. I'm getting the wrong verses all messed up here, but that would be just like security office if this was Star Trek. Maybe it is. I don't even know. I really don't even know. The name fits with a movie I've seen before, but the station's very different looking than that. And then we got our teleporter room in here. Yeah, it's so interesting how the base teleporter looks different than the CV teleporters. All right. Gosh, let's go up. I'm still going to go down. Trust me, there's a lot below. But this thing's gigantic. Oh, we got a turbine room going on in here too. This is really cool looking. Definitely like how the lighting's working in here with the that blue tone, but it also has that like orangish yellow uh, accent. Yeah, very, very cool lighting. And where it looks like we got 4 large plasma turbines going on in here. Little catwalk up there. Actually, maybe I should take that. Oh, this is just quite vertical now, isn't it? Yeah, that's cool. So you can get to all the plasma turbines back here. I like how this whole room's displayed there. I would have just broke a leg if I was playing for real. And if we keep on going up, it looks like we're going to get to a glass window. Oh, wow. We got another deck up here, or another floor. So up here, looks like we got some storage controllers and some, like a bit of a science lab or something. Some different canisters. Oh, yes. You got to have the big farm in here. That's cool. Oh, I like how the grow lights are all displayed in here too. And we got another deck above here. Yeah, holy smokes. So a lot of grow plots. We'll be able to actually see these grow plots in the stats screen though, to see how many we're actually looking at here. But a lot. Big farm. And then we're up above the farm with another farm. Holy okay. So even more grow plots. Look at that. That's kind of cool how it's a double layered farm with the glass. This kind of opened up on the middle section here with a really cool looking, I don't know, tech like chandelier air vent place. I don't know. That's cool. That's cool. So yeah, this thing's doing quite a bit. I think that was the top deck. Yeah, that's the top deck there. Okay. So let's go to the side main elevators here. Yeah, it's a big station. Big station. Yeah, definitely love that room too. The plasma turbine room. All right, so we're we're on a catwalk above. Holy smokes! Here, I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna just kind of god mode down over to here. They could have taken all the elevators in the corners too, but that's too easy. I rather just leap off the edge. So in here, yeah, big open area. Kind of got like a big, I don't know, again, like a control booth or something like that, or maybe sales floor. I'm not sure. Look at all the cargo setups going along the sides here. So 1, 2, 3, all the way around. Looks like we got 8 cargo bays. Hold on, I'm gonna have to go up. Check out one of these. Oh yeah, the cargo bays have cargo in them. Look at that. Look at all the cargo boxes and things. Plus a store controller. Or actually 2 controllers. There's 2 controllers in each bay. Plus all the boxes. Yeah, this thing's going to have a lot of storage. Which is great for a base. And here's our solar capacitor array for the solar panels that we see kind of built into the hull. Yeah, it's like walking around a big old shopping mall. But that's not it, because it goes down more. Holy smokes, yeah, this is all glass right here. Oh, that looks wild. Quite the trip here. So let's go down quite a ways, actually, to the next deck. And I think that's open air right there. So more solar capacitors around this room area. Again, really cool block work, like the 45-degree angles and all the different big shapes and everything going on in the build. And yeah, a bunch more solar capacitors. And I think there was, did I miss like a sub deck here too? No, maybe not. There's a lot of places on this station though. This is, again, it's a big build here. So here I'm gonna do the leap of faith. Bam, right down over here. Oh, I didn't even notice this from the outside. Look at that view. Look how much bigger this thing is when it goes out on all the different angles and directions. That's cool. So we got some big doors here to just kind of make this all open air in this area. Oh, we got a staircase right here. Which, wow. Walk path in that area, and this kind of goes. You can really cruise on this too. Walk all the way out to these great big spires. Yeah, very cool. Very cool station. I think this is the lowest interior floor. Oh yeah, okay, so that is all glass floor. That's cool. Yeah, really cool visuals though. Like especially seeing all the central spire kind of going up there with the glass floors and the multiple different decks and angles and everything. That's very cool. All right. Well, anyway, let's look at some numbers here. I have a feeling this video is going to be fairly long. There's just so many things to look at, and a lot of them are big. All right. So, unlock level 25. Size class 37. So, yeah, pretty good size. You can see our power consumption there is negative 375 watts due to those turbines installed. 36 hour and 1 minute build time. Is using 4 quantum processors, so I'm thinking it's a Core 9. 560,000 CPU. I think that is a base Core 9 setup. You know, sort that. Yeah, I'm definitely looking that way. As in our generators, yeah, we do have the 4 advanced plasma turbines, and beyond that, 2 improved large generators, and then a small fusion reactor. So in the P menu options here, we do have quite a few power options here for our grow lights, constructors, deconstructors, furnaces, food processors, repair bay. It does have 118,607 in stock shield. Storage wise, it's probably got an awful lot of it. I have a furnace drop at 640K, our input at 640K. I got a lot of sort boxes in here, an output for 640. C controller, what are these? Oh, wow. Okay, so these are all 640s. So how many are? It looks like there's 20 of them. 26, another 2640s beyond the other 640s. Oh man, what are these? So these are large reinforced containers. Okay, so these are boxes. No, oh my goodness. No, those are 640s too. Okay, so, and there's more. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? So not all of these are 640s, but oh, I don't know. This has a lot of storage. I don't think you'd need more storage. Unless you like mine every asteroid in the game. I don't know. But it has a lot of storage capacity to it. So yeah, very, very, very cool build here. Take a look at this in its whole grand scale here. This would look very cool in space. Sorry I don't have it in space right now, but I can simulate space by making it dark outside. Just to take a look at those texture lights and stuff. But yeah, that is very cool. Very cool. Again, this is the Alisium by Scarge. Very, very, very cool build. All right. Let's take a look at the next build here. And there's, again, a lot to look at. So the next one isn't even in this little area here either. We got to go out to the lake. And I noticed that this one was kind of spawned in, or the workshop post was showing this in the water quite a bit. I think I got it a little bit too far in the water right now, but we'll pull it out of the water here in a second. This is the Izumi-class M frigate by Armsua, and fits with the author's other builds and the colors and whole theme. Again, this is like another warship. Kind of looks like it could be like a Navy type of warship. I'm going to get it a little bit more out of the water here before start looking at too much here. I just wanted to make sure we can look at the whole hull here. So, yeah, very cool. Quite armed, too. Again, well, you know, it is It is kind of a frigate type of warship for sure. I love these launchers all sitting up on the front there. That looks really cool, like heavy missiles. What are those? Those are, yeah, medium missiles, not heavy. And God, more over here too. This thing's got a lot of firepower on it. There's another set of turrets back over here as well. Very nice looking ship, extremely detailed. This is wild. This almost looks like it's another build right here. Like it really does too. Like this is a landing platform for this other like sci-fi looking SV over here. Or that's just a gigantic gun turret. I don't know. That is really wild here. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, you can definitely see it's got that kind of like sailing ship properties to it on how the front end is shaped and things like that. Thrusters down over here. Man, this thing is just loaded with weaponry. Loaded with we got artillery turrets and rocket turrets and other launcher turret things, and it's got it all. It is ready to shoot everything up. And it looks like we're gonna have a nice big hangar there too. Yeah, this is really cool. Look at all the detail with the walkways going around the ship. I love that. Like how this is set up. It's got the railing and it goes up to here. It's got the little curve around that gets up to the flight deck, the landing pads. And this, like, it's actually one of those alarm sentries, I think. It's wild. It's all the attention to detail going on in here with the texturing too and the shaping. The use of the curvy door right there and the actual like wood plank deck and parts of it. That's cool. But again, the amount of weaponry on here is pretty insane. So a lot of guns. It almost looks like it would be kind of a bit of like a broadside type of creation too, especially when you see turrets kind of lined up like this on the one side there, and over here, and over there, and down there. Yeah, so you could just be somewhere near the target you're attacking and pretty much hit it from wherever you're at with a lot of stuff. So that's cool. There's just so much to look at on this build. A lot of detail going on in here. And again, I really like the catwalk set up here too. That's kind of getting all over the place on the deck. In fact, you can go all the way to the front of the ship that way. All right. Well, I got to pick up a spot somewhere to get on board here. Not sure where I want to do that yet. I guess. Just, oh, that doesn't actually, just a crosswalk from one side of the deck to the other. Guess we're going to start up somewhere here. I'll try to go check out the bridge and then get to the rest of the ship. So we're doing this a little bit backwards from normal. All right. Looks very shippy on the inside, which is definitely a cool thing. It looks like we're also rocking some plasma turbines in here, I think. Back up there. Oh, looks like we got an elevator there. Let's see, back out to the outer deck. Let's take this elevator. Holy smokes. Oh, we're in the core room over here. Oh, that's cool. So this is kind of, yeah, in CPU. I like how it's very different looking in this room area. Go back this way. I have no idea where I'm going. There's some turbines. Okay, so this is just all tech stuff, like on the inside of the ship here. That's cool. Probably what that exclamation point is referring to. Alright, so I think I gotta actually go out to the deck and then back into another part here somewhere. Holy smokes. So there's our, this would be the main bridge here. That's cool. Like all the detail and the stuff going on. I really do like those curvy tables. It's a nice addition to the game in the deco department. Captain pilot seat right there. And we got some other utility in the area for O2, and looks like a full med bay, fridge. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, all the stuff is back there. And we're here. I'm gonna be so lost. I'm just gonna be lost. So we got all kinds of consoles and stuff there. I think I've been down this corridor already, right? I think so. Yeah. Let's go down from here. It goes down some more there. So what do we got going on in this room? Ah, turbines on the bottom side there. That's cool. I like how this whole walk path is in the middle there. That looks cool. And I like the size of all the hallways and stuff. They do feel realistic. Again, kind of like not like walking into cathedral rooms with super tall ceilings and stuff like that. Unless, of course, it's holding big parts. But yeah, everything feels right. So now we're in the back hangar section over here. I like the catwalk going above the hangar. All the detail in here. We got yeah, turbines. And oh, there's another catwalk below the other catwalk, kind of. That's cool. Oh man, that goes places too. So the hangar itself, yeah, pretty good sized hangar. Looks like we got our bigger door on the back, but we also have another door on the front side of the hangar. I like the way this is all styled and colored and everything too. Gravity generator there. And oh yeah, big, actually this opens up quite a bit over here. So this is more of like a HV entry bay over here. And we can see a large fusion reactor sitting right up over there. So yeah, fusion reactor powered ship. I can kind of see that. I don't believe this build's going to be inexpensive. I've seen a lot of guns and a lot of stuff. I think it's going to be fairly pricey, but you get what you pay for. This is pretty wild too. So you can kind of walk out observation by the hangar entry in the back. Yeah, very detailed throughout here. I think we just kind of curve back around here and get one of these central elevators here. And again, I don't know how accurate I'll be on like trying to show the interior of the ship. It's sprawling. There's a lot of decks. There's a lot of places. Easy to miss some of them. Okay, small hangar. On the side here looks like we got a chill out place for no, actually I think a full-fledged crew room over here. We got 4 bunk beds, tables, our bathroom. I don't even know. Let's take this. Let's just go. Okay, so that's back over to the hangar on the side there. Oh, we just went all the way back to the hangar. Okay. So just take that up again. Let's go all the way to the top. Then we're back to the bridge. I'm going to cheat a little bit here. Let's get some lights back on a bit. And I just kind of want to fly around in the inside here. Okay, so there is an actual interior area in this part of the ship here. We got our warp drive. We've got, looks like big shield parts. fusion reactor that we did see from the hangar area. Okay, so there isn't actual. I was wondering if there's like a whole bunch more interior space rooms out in that part of the ship, and there is not. So that's cool. And there's still probably areas of the ship I did not see yet. But yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. But maybe that did cover it all. Yeah, there's a lot of areas in here that are just kind of set up that way. All right, very very cool. So definitely got to look at this as a combat ship. Hardened steel blocks here, I think, and then steel blocks. So kind of mixed hull material again. But it looks like I even seen some combat steel. So it looks like the front end of the ship is souped up a little bit. Let me fly on the inside there a little bit, see what's going on. Oh yeah, look at that decoy generators, a couple of them. So off the side here, decoy thrusters. That's cool. That's cool. So yeah. Yeah, pretty high-end, crazy ship here. A lot of firepower, a lot of big parts on it that are going to cost. But let's see what everything does cost. So unlock level 25, size class 5, almost 6. 36 forward, 19 strafing, 50 lift, 34 reverse, 29 down, 16 fuel tanks, 8 oxygen tanks, a whole lot of guns, a lot of guns. 14 hour and 37-minute build time. Again, I expected this to be fairly expensive. It's going to need, your quantum processors, and there's some other parts in here too, like plasma converters, antimatter converters, radiation shielding. It's going to need quite a few things. Heat exchangers, but yeah. Again, a lot of that's for the weaponry and, of course, the power system in it. CPU set to 1.3 million, and it's dialed right in there, and that's going to translate to not as much as I thought. Core 13. Core 13. I actually thought this was going to be closer to a Core 17, but I am mistaken. Only a 13. So yeah, not too bad. Not too bad actually. A little less CPU than I actually thought it was going to be. It has like everything on board. Stock shield on here, 108,272. It does have a P menu option for sentry guns. And let's see here. Storage wise, we've got we got 2 ammo controllers at 320k each, it looks like. And let's see, beyond that, a couple harvest controllers. Looks like 192k each. I think the rest are container controller large. Okay, and then we got like a main storage controller, 563k. It does have that auto maintenance system built into it as well. So kind of like auto repair, which is yeah, really cool. I keep forgetting about that. Been so many new parts as of the like every week. It seems like there's another new part, which is very very cool. Us builders definitely like to have more options, more parts. So yeah, very very cool. So again, this is the Izumi-class M frigate by Armshua. Very very cool. And yes, if you put it in the water just right, it does look like it's a nice sailing ship there too. In fact, it's gonna go down in the water. It's going there. Yeah, look at that. See, it floats. All right, so let's see. Where is everything else? Not there. There we are. Okay, so moving on to the next build. One that's a little smaller than the other ones to start with here. So over here we have the Pebble Reforged Eden 2 by Jet May Mendo. And this looks like it is a SV miner. Very stylish looking SV miner. Oh, that's neat. I like the color scheme. It's that's cool. It's different. It's not like Creole, but it's purple still. But it's very different than that, and it looks really really nice the way it's set up. It's kind of more dealing with like your really dark grays and purple accents and things like that. Looks really cool. So as in a miner, it looks like all our mining drills are on the top part over here, kind of very, very near where the cockpit is. And then on the bottom side is just kind of a bulkier setup here. We got some thrusters built in the side here. Really dig what's going on with the LCD work here on the sides. That looks really fitting and cool, almost kind of 3D-ish. Yeah, very, very nice accent to the build there. And up over here, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, the whole thing looks really, really stylish. I kind of dig it. It's kind of an unusually designed SV miner. Hold on, let's just take a look here. Oh wait. Oh well. Oh, I'm an idiot. Well, you all know that, but it's not a miner at all. I looked at it. I seen these. They look just like the mining drills. I thought this was a miner. It's not a miner. It's a laser shield pulverizer. That's what it does. Okay. So these are like some good medium modulated lasers or ultraviolet. Looks like both types, or maybe they're all ultraviolet. I think they're all ultraviolet. And I believe, is that its only weaponry? I think so. So this thing looks like it would absolutely decimate shields on builds. Now, I don't know enough about these lasers to know if they're going to do like much hull damage, but it does look like it would really take down shields fast. So maybe it is used with other builds that would actually like dig into the hull, or maybe these lasers do that. I don't really know. But yeah, I'm sorry. I thought this was a mining vessel. It just yeah, the mining drills and these look identical. So it's one of those things there. So sorry about that. It is not a mining vessel. It does have long-range radar back over on the bottom side over here. Quite a lot of thrusters on the lower section and well throughout the build. And we have a nice interior alcove in here too, which is pretty wild. Let me adjust the light just a little bit in here. So we got a passenger seat, we got a trauma station, clone chamber, we got all our other utility stuff, O2, armor locker, Wi-Fi up there, storage controller down over there, oxygen. Yeah, it's kind of use jetpack crouch or crouch to exit. Ah, okay. Do you need to? Hold on. Get out of God mode here a second. Oh. Yeah, I think I might have spawned in. Yeah, okay, so you do actually need a crouch to exit. Okay. Not sure why that is. It looks like it's... Oh, maybe it's not a full 3 blocks tall. I get it. It's the top of this kind of door kind of blocks you from walking in if it's set that way. I got it. Okay. So yeah, you can just crouch to get right out of there. Really nice looking miner though. Again, yeah, I mean when the lights are darker too, the texture lights in conjunction with the LCD work really bring this forward. And this is all LCDs in parts, and it's really cool what the author did though, like because there are texture lights used too. You can see the purple texture lights below there, but then the LCD like perfectly fits in with the other texture lights. It really creates a cool look to that. Yeah, I really dig that. And sorry I was calling it a miner. It is not a miner. But since it's combat related, I want to just see some... Oh, we got some combat steel. Yeah, looks like along the front here at least. And maybe the whole build here. Yeah, I think the whole build is actually combat steel. On the outer hull. Okay, so tough son of a gun too. Ready to zap your shields and take some abuse back, which is really cool. All right, so here, let me get the lights back on. We'll take a look at some numbers here. So, I'm block level 25, size class 1. 35 forward, 26 strafing, 41 lift, 35 reverse, 27 down. Got 8 fuel tanks, 2 oxygen tanks. Our 8 medium modulated ultraviolet pulse lasers. Long range radar. 2 hour and 47 minute build time. Does need quite a lot of quantum processors. And some, looks like it's also probably using antimatter thrusters. We do have an advanced core in here. Reactor core, so it also does have a fusion reactor core power plant. CPU wise, set to 36,000, using 36,726. And that doesn't make any sense. It's saying it's a core 9, but okay. It's got an advanced core. So it's got this added core in there. And I don't exactly know how this all translates or how exactly to produce this in game. But that is cool. So the core isn't quite what I thought it would be. I thought we were going to be looking at another core 17, but it's not that. Just done differently. We do have a warp. Yeah, we've got our standard SV warp drive in there, or advanced warp drive. I mean, actually, I think there is a lesser warp drive for SVs too, so it does have the better of the two. Yeah, even the core 9 here. 2 basic, 2 improved, 2 advanced, 2 superior. That should be core 9. Oh, but then it's got that advanced core. Okay. So yeah, it is technically a core 9, but not with your standard core. Storage wise, we got an ammo bay at 28K. Pretty big ammo bay for an SV and our Pentaxi tank. So yeah, very, very cool build here. So it's a modulated pulse laser combat craft. And I apologize for again thinking it was a miner. It just, I don't know why. It just with those the way. Yeah, never mind. Anyway, again, this is the Pebble Reforged Eden 2 by Jet May Mendo. Very, very cool. And I got to say, I really like the integration and color design on this build with the LCDs going with the texture lights and the overall look of it. It really came together nice. All right, so next build here. This is the USS Venture by Braganator. And this looks like, from first glance, I'm going to think this is more of a starter type all-arounder CB, but I don't know for sure. I'm just, by its overall looks, it doesn't look like it's running any big expensive CPU costing parts on it, or very little. And it looks like it's pretty, it's about the right size to be like a nice starter SV. Really cool design going on here with the wing setup over here. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. And obviously, it also looks like the thrusters over here are meant to be upgraded. Like, you can kind of tell that this is designed to fit like a 2x2x4 thruster in that location. Same going on with the reverse thrusters. Nice and smooth hull design here. Like some of the added, like the round blocks into the hull here and the different design stuff. We also have some windows, like kind of viewing in different decks of the ship here from the outside. That is very, very cool. But yeah, this whole shape over here, this part here reminds me a little bit of the different Star Trek ship, the Defiant, had something kind of like that on that ship. This isn't, but yeah, the rest of the ship was different. But yeah, that part there is very cool again. And it gives you almost like, oh yeah, it is a hangar bay. I was gonna say you could use this as like I don't know, like some kind of hangar or something too. And it kind of looks like you could use it for that. We got doors coming in and out on that, or they're probably actually intended for turrets there. But then on the top side here, we got a pretty large landing deck over here. It looks like quick access into the build from the landing deck. And then we also do have an actual smaller hangar kind of built in there as well. So yeah, very, very cool looking build here. And obviously, again, at least some of the thrusters for forward and reverse, you can upgrade those to definitely the bigger, more powerful thrusters. But from what I'm seeing, yeah, it looks like it's going to be pretty inexpensive build to build, which is, you know, again, very, very cool. So let's get aboard, see what's happening here. Well, nice, like, oh, double hangar door there. So yeah, very cool. Kind of, you know, for a utility craft, not super big on the hangar in here, but that should work, you know, to bring some like SV miners or an HV tank or something. A couple things with you. Then over here we got fuel. Got a generator up there. Let's check the storage controller here. Just check out the side door. Okay, that's really cool. This whole wing section here is working out. We got some retractable turret built in right in there too. So these are probably turret mounts. But honestly, I mean, nice place to park some additional crafts as well. So over here, looks like we got more of a thruster access room in here, which is great. Might help with upgrading as well to swap out the smaller thrusters for the bigger, more powerful thruster. And then check this hallway going down the center here. Is yeah, the center of the ship is actually here, so this is all asymmetrically done moving forward here, which is really, really cool. We got a crafting area. So we got a small constructor in place now, a place for an advanced constructor. This definitely looks like a shield room, if I were to guess. 3x3x3. Either that or a fusion reactor. We got our warp drive right over here. Probably a shield. Pretty sure it's a shield. Coming around, we got a front access ramp, which is yeah, cool there. Got a storage controller there, our protection tank. Looks like a full med bay. RS. Don't know right now. I'm thinking on that as I'm walking through here. It's probably very obvious. It's just mind fart. Can't think. Anyway, yeah, a nice bridge up here. A couple passenger seats. Kind of luxurious. Got the carpeting in here. Got a switch here. It did something. That might was that lighting? No. And nice little chill out place over here with a food processor. Place to sit and eat. Got TV. Got a fridge. Oh, we got our crew room over here. Bunk bed, locker. Oh, a nice little side room over here with a nice computer terminal as well. And yeah, this is again, definitely would say this is a starter vessel. We got a location for additional 1x3 generator over there. I'm still thinking on that RS, so because I was like into cars a lot more when I was younger, that typically would mean rally sport. So it has a way of screwing me up here. And yeah, we also have a location here for, oh, let me up there. There we go. For some grow plots, looks like. So yeah, a small a 9 grow plot farm area. That's probably what this light. Oh, this light turned on the grow light. That's what it did. And then yeah, quick way out to the landing pad out here. So yeah, very, very cool. Looks like it would be quite functional for a again like a starter CV with some upgrade options, which is definitely cool. So let's take a look at the numbers here. So unlock level 12, yeah, nice unlock level. Size class 2, 34 forward, 17 strafing, 34 lift, 34 reverse, and 23 down. Got 4 fuel tanks, 2 oxygen tanks. Looks like more or less drone defense. I would say 3 sentry guns plus 2 actual light Gatling turrets. 2-hour and 27-minute build time. Nothing special whatsoever in its build cost. So definitely a starter definitely a starter CB, which is very, very cool. CPU wise, yeah, we're core 1, and we've got 80,000 some CPU left over. So yeah, honestly, it could have had a shield in there stock, but you got room. You can put in a compact shield or a full size shield. Did have a warp drive. I'm pretty sure that warp drive is going to be a 30 light year. So you can't really pull the 60 light year warp drive off without requiring additional unlock level and other parts. P menu here, we do have some power management options and weapon options here for gravity, food processors, constructors, and all your guns. Storage. It looks like we got a ammo controller at 320k. And beyond that, some cargo boxes. We've got a cargo controller at 323k. So yeah, good 640k of total storage there, plus your boxes. And then I think that's about it in there. And a couple sort boxes. So yeah, very, very cool build. Looks like it's going to do nicely for a starter CV. Very inexpensive. And it looks really nice too. Really cool design and shape to that. Like the front cockpit area here too, with the wedged angled glass in there. That looks really nice. Fits with the rest of the hull well. So again, this is the USS Venture by Braganator. Very cool build. All right, so on to the next build here. So this one I might have a hard time saying the name of, but the Ryzen Dietrich. If I probably bungled that up pretty good. And this is by author Orteagger. And I think this might be a new author that I'm unfamiliar with. And look at this impressive looking ship here. This is very uniquely built, very detailed. Interesting color scheme going on it too. Kind of diving into some greens with the texture lights and more of like a purpley color. A lot of grays, different shades of gray into the mix as well, and a lot of aesthetics and things like that going on here. But you know, when I'm actually flying around now, this does look like it would be a pretty nasty combat ship. But right now, at least on its present configuration, I'm not seeing a lot of guns on here. I'm seeing places like you could have guns here, but there's antennas there. So I'm thinking the author was actually trying to keep this kind of on the low, while balance out the CPU pretty good. We'll see how that all plays out. We do have, however, some big old artillery turrets out on the outer hull here. Look at all this intricate blockwork going around this whole area here, kind of swooping around the drive thruster that's for strafing right in that section. Yeah, never mind on the gun thing. I'm seeing a lot more guns now. From this view, I didn't really see too many guns, but yeah, there's definitely some guns on, especially on the outer areas here. At least 3 per side. This is a wild looking build, though. Look at all the intricacies in the. I like how it's kind of like you got like different parts. Like here's a piece, and here's another piece, and here's a part, and here's another part, and it's they're all kind of like bolted together into this ship here. Yeah, cool looking backside there too. So it's all kind of like green drive thruster colors plus the texture lights there. Oh, we got another big strafing thruster right there too. So yeah, it looks like it's actually going to be fairly quick, or it's just very heavily armored and needs a lot of thrust power to get moving around. That could very well be too. So I'm still going to go with the notion that this is a combat CV, so I want to check out what's going on in the front here. So we do have some combat steel right in the front nose area. That's actually fake there. Yeah, it looks like it's kind of, I don't know, some primary weapon or something. That looks really cool. I like the spinning stuff going on there. I'd say a lot of the hull is steel, but it does have some combat steel in areas. So I imagine it's all where it needs it, and try to keep the weight as low as possible, while also making it as strong as possible. Yeah, really, really wild build here. Pretty big too. So we do have a landing pad on the back side here. Kind of alien looking too, I gotta say. Oh, look at this piece. This like big old like hull piece that's like on a swing arm down over here. It's got that going on the top side too. Like yeah, big old like armor plating like over there. It's pretty wild. Yeah, very very cool. On the there's again, it's one of those builds that there's really a lot to look at in here. That's pretty wild too. Whatever's going on in there, like some power fusion something or other. We'll just throw in some words. Yeah, very very cool. Very cool. Again, I really dig the back end of the ship there too. The texture lights and the this. I mean, these aren't thrusters over here, but that looks really really cool. This diamond shape. They look like thrusters, but yeah, real ones are right there. That's a cool looking thruster housing on that one there too. Wow. All right. So yeah, quite a ship. Quite a ship. And I still would say it's probably a combat ship, but maybe it's more of an all-arounder too, with some combat capabilities. So let's adjust the lights a little bit. We'll get aboard here. Wait a second. Just oh, well, I guess we're not getting aboard here. All right. I just yeah. Oh, wait a minute. What the heck? Oh, it's a sneaky. Oh, look at that. Okay, there's probably a sensor that wasn't working right there. And this actually doesn't get me aboard, though, but it gets me up here. Let me turn off that again. And now we get aboard. Ah, look at that. That was tricky. Oh, look at this wild-looking bridge. Oh, I dig that. Using the heavy glass as more of a decorative thing. Uh, that's cool. So yeah, I think we're at our like main like combat bridge here at least. Really cool looking front display. Yeah, that's neat. So LCD work doing all the arrows and things around there. That's cool. A couple passenger seats, utility functions in here with O2 and a med bay, some storage. And yeah, we're right here. That's the bridge. I don't think this goes anywhere else from here. I don't see any other walk paths here. So let me fly in the hull a little bit. And no, we do. Yeah, I think. Yeah, we do. Yeah. I don't know. Very alien. So this definitely looks like an interior space corridor. Obviously going to a warp drive. But I'm just kind of wondering how this all connects. Looks really cool. Like the use of the xeno material for the lights there. Let me turn this on. Oh, yeah. Okay, here's a blast door. Wow, this thing's wild inside. So our main core. I know I'm cheating here, but yeah, I don't know how to actually like navigate through here yet. We got a fusion reactor back over here. There's got to be like a way into these rooms, right? Looks really cool too. I mean, there's a lot of work the author did on the inside here to make it look all fancy and whatnot. I just do not know how the layout works. It's very alien. Maybe that was by intention. It is very alien. So yeah, I don't even see how you could access this from anywhere. Like this whole central area here. We have CPU core blocks in here. I'm missing something. I'm sure I'm missing something. Let me just keep my flashlight on. Maybe I'll see something. An elevator or a little door somewhere or something. It looks really cool. I dig it, though. Sorry for having the light on. I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss a corridor here somewhere. I'm just not seeing any corridors. Yeah, I don't think there is. But it's... Huh. Well, that's a trip. I mean, it's all like decked out like it has an interior, you know, with all this stuff. But yeah, I mean, wait, we got a blast. Wait. No, been here already. Yeah, we had looked at that. That looks really cool, by the way that the lighting works on the core there. That's yeah. Again, it looks really cool. You got some turbines going on in here too. But yeah, I really don't know how to navigate the ship. And maybe that's the whole point. You don't. Obviously, from the back of the ship, you get right into this bridge area, and it doesn't go anywhere from there. And I think that's just how it works. Hold on. Let's. I'm gonna fly through one of these side areas here. Yeah, that looks like it's yeah, pretty much solid stuff going on in there too. Oh wait, here's some more interior space. Okay, so okay, so there is a door getting into these side compartments, which are holding, it looks like, a lot of big shields. That's cool. So yeah, another kind of a segregated small interior space on that side. So I think that's just how the ship works here. I like the laser going out to the other outer parts. In fact, I didn't even notice that till now. These big assemblies on the side here are held in place by the lasers, like pod racers in Star Wars, which is really, really wild. Yeah, really, really cool ship. Really cool ship. All right, let's look at the numbers here. So, Armlock level 25, size class 6, 23 forward, 35 strafing, 16 lift, 23 reverse, 16 down, 12 fuel tanks, 10 oxygen tanks. Actually, it does have some weapons on here. We do have some pretty good size, pretty high-end weapons. Main plasma batteries, 4 of those, which are heavy weapons, plus our plasma artillery turrets. We do have some lasers as well for shield takedowns. 13-hour and 36-minute build time. Only hitting 4 quantum processors, so I'm thinking it's going to be a Core 9. And we are obviously running a fusion reactor in here. So yeah, Core 9 on the nose, 900,000 CPU. I just want to check here. Let me sort that a second. Check the warp drive on it. It does have the 60 light year advanced warp drive installed. Stock shield on here is 72,110. So yeah, pretty good size shield. We have upgrade markers and docking markers. Let me turn those on. I don't know if we're gonna so yeah, some upgrade ability to it. Again, it's a very cool looking ship. The interior is very unusual. But it's kind of neat in a way. It's a very alien feeling too. But yeah, it's I don't think you'll get lost in the ship at all, because it's, I think you're just meant to go in this bridge cockpit area. There may be, I still will not rule out the possibility that I'm missing some access doors somewhere on the hull to get into those interior spaces where the CPU core blocks and things are. And this is actually not even purple, is it? It's actually blue. I thought, for some reason, I thought it would look more purple. Or maybe, I don't know. I don't know, purpley blue. Very, very cool, though. Very nice texturing and all the detail everywhere. Yeah, very, very cool build here. So let's look at your storage, too. So it looks like we got 2 ammo controllers at 320K apiece. Auto maintenance system for repairs, and then we have our Pentaxi tank. So yeah, pretty much right to the point. Blow up everything. In fact, I'm going to fly on the front hull here and look for decoys or that kind of thing. So we do have some layered Xeno walls in here. Looks like a couple of them before it gets into the actual real part here where the warp drive is. Do have a front sensor here too. Or LCD, I should say. Some fuel tanks right up in there. Yeah, really kind of a trip here. Oh, and yeah, not to mention we also did have the turbines going on in here too. But yeah, some of these interior areas that they do look really cool, but I just don't think you have. Well, please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just not seeing any access ways to them. Quantum. Hold on, it just looks like you're meant to be in here. But how would you get here? All right, I will give up on that for now. But yeah, very very cool build here. Again, this is the if I'm saying this correctly, the Ryzen Dietrich by Orteagger. Very very cool build. Very detailed. You know, kind of like an alien spaceship. Really unique. All right, so next build here. Now, there's a lot of builds today. Sorry about the length of the video. I was a little scared again. There's just so many things that are getting built every week. I don't want to like get too far behind. That's a problem too. So next build here is the Scorpion DSR-6 starter by Diesel. And yeah, this does kind of look like a Scorpion too. It looks like some kind of land marauding creation. However, it obviously is a CV, so a space flyer too here. But yeah, that's cool looking. I like the color scheme too, kind of doing this kind of goldish color with the white and the like the blacks on there. Very very cool. And look at this big antenna gun over here. That's cool. You can obviously you can always swap out in antenna parts for real launchers if you wanted to. That's kind of like the Scorpion tail stinger part, I think. Yeah, really really cool looking. I like how the front end's kind of done up too. It's actually kind of wider on the front end than the back end, like a Scorpion. Got a couple big the high intensity spotlights there. We got a hangar right at the front. And then above the hangar, looks like we got our main bridge area. Yeah, it really does look like a shape like a Scorpion. I definitely see where it got its name from. Cool use of some deco parts back over there. Yeah, it looks really nice. We also got some kind of like a blue gray color in the build here too, in certain areas, like right over here as well. Or more of a gunmetal look to it. Now, if you were going to lay out a bunch of guns on here, a back wing like this, or well, I wouldn't call it a wing necessarily, but a back structure like this is usually a pretty nice spot to put a lot of like launchers and turrets and stuff like that, keep them out of the way of combat. But up on the front here, we do have some retractable minigun turrets, it looks like, as well. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure what its main purpose is. I'm thinking this is an all-arounder type of ship, though, like your base style CV, and the weapons that are on there are more about drone defense and anything else at this moment. However, that could always change. So cool looking setup here with the side walkways going up on the sides of the hangar door. I'm gonna cheat, just walk to the hangar door. So yeah, all right. Here, let me get the lights adjusted here. Cool looking build though. Okay, so we got open the device list in the P menu, the upgrades category. Oh, okay, so this one is being done. We've seen this last week, and it was a pretty cool way to show off where all the parts go. So at least I understand how this works now. Like here's all the upgradable parts in the ship, and if you want to know where any one of these are, say, hey, I want to add a repair station. I'll click on the repair station and click this show on HUD local. And now when we're looking around, I might have to zoom out of here a little bit. Oh, I don't have the HUD on that. That'll do it. It'll show you right where the repair station is supposed to go, this way. So yeah, it's pretty cool method of doing it. Now the first time I seen it, I was was confused for a little bit there, but yeah, once you understand how it works, it actually worked quite well. And then you get a really nice list of like all the stuff, all the different parts that you can put in here, and instantly find out where any of these go, like large thruster and large thruster here. So yeah, that is very cool. Again, I always appreciate when authors spend the time to do this kind of thing. Let players know how the ship works, how to upgrade it, where the stuff goes. It's takes extra time and effort for the author to do all that, and it is definitely appreciated though. So yeah, locate the flare on the ship. Yep. Yeah, there's even more going on with that, but yeah, very cool method. As long as you understand how it works, pretty simple and easy to use, and accurate. So yeah, so as soon as we come in here, we're into a hangar space. Obviously, looks like we got our cockpit bridge right above here. A couple elevators going to that. Got utility function in here. Looks like food processor, storage, fridge. I did see the armor locker on that side. Passenger seat there. And kind of a big open area here, getting right into engineering. So we got core. Oh, even got some medical equipment kind of right around the front here. Small constructor. Oh, the lights kicked on. Gravity generator back there. Of course, our warp drive. Looks like we have some other upgrade part locations up there. SNE. Oh, probably a generator. I don't know. I could turn on the thing and look. It would tell me. Which is, again, very, very cool. Cool way to go about that. Oh yeah, just all kinds of stuff. Different controllers built in here. Fuel, our generators. So most of the parts are right there. Then we got some side doors here that look like would be upgrade slots. You know, we could always turn it on in there, but obviously this would work for a number of different parts, including small shield parts, CPU cores. I'm sure it'll tell you what is intended to go there. Same thing going on with this slot over here, and we've got some more on the other side as well. Quite a lot, actually. So yeah, all kinds of places in here for additional upgrade parts. But as in its layout, unless I'm missing something, well, I probably am. Let me go upstairs. No, that's, yeah, upstairs right there. So actually really fairly easy to navigate. It's just kind of like one big open room with a like a loft above it for your like the bridge area. So yeah, very easy to see and do everything here. And I think that is, yeah, beyond that we're out of the hall. So yeah, right to the point. No getting lost in this build. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Just fly back here one more time. Yeah, yeah, that pretty much goes to the back of the build there. Very nice. Now, and I also got to say, it doesn't look terribly expensive. Not seeing any really high-end CPU sucking thrusters or weaponry or anything like that on it. Let's see what how the numbers come out. So unlock level 12. Again, yeah, look at that. 28 forward, 28 strafing, 70 lift, 56 reverse, 28 down, 8 fuel tanks, 4 oxygen tanks. Basically like a drone defense setup again here on it. Detector. 2 hour and 56 minute build time, not requiring anything special whatsoever. So yeah, definitely a starter build. Yeah, pretty cool starter build again. Now it's the second starter build looked at today for CVs. Yeah, sitting at core 1, 200,000 CPU, got about 50,000 left over. Obviously, this one does not have a shield stock either. I'm sure it has a spot for that in there. But, and I'm pretty sure the warp drive is going to be 30 light year too. Again, it really has to be, otherwise it wouldn't have been unlocked level 12 and with those resource costs. So definitely a 30 light year warp drive in it. And again, a very cool upgrade scenario here. And looking at some of the parts, you upgrade it with laser drill modules. Let's see what else. Yeah, there's more than one of those. Basic shield capacitors, multi-tool turret. Yep, makes sense. Thrusters, of course, our CPU extenders, advanced shield generator. Turn that on too. Now we can kind of here, get the HUD. Now we can kind of see where all these parts, and you can have multiples displayed at the same time. Large thruster goes there. Compact shield generator goes here. Okay, right in that slot there. And yeah, the more I see that in use, the more I kind of like that method of showing where the parts are. Laser drill. Yeah, laser. Okay, so yeah, this little scorpion stinger back here is actually kind of meant for some laser drills. Do some asteroid mining. So yeah, very, very cool. Very cool. Let's take a look at its storage. Nicely organized color-coded storage. So it looks like we got a harvest bay at 64K. 152K here with the fuels and oxygen. Then we got a constructor in and out. 152 on the in, 56K on the out. Magazine 1, 64K there. 2 more cargoes, one at 320, one at 304. So yeah, good amount of storage on it. And also too, looking at the specs, it did have an emphasis on lift thrust to be able to move that storage around. So that's also a cool thing. Notice the 70 on the lift. So yeah, I actually kind of expected it to have a good decent amount of storage on it, especially for a starter at this price. Yeah, very, very cool. So again, this is the Scorpion DSR6 starter by Diesel. Very, very cool build. All right, so a couple more things yet to look at. I know this video is extremely long already, and I'm kind of scared to look at the other stuff. Okay, so this one, actually, yeah, this is another build here. Almost, it was smaller than some of the other ones here. So this is the Orteagger RE2 by Fuji. So this is, I believe, a little HV here. Yeah, we got our HV hover engines right there. So yeah, kind of going back to like a utility, probably more along the lines of a starter utility type build. Really cool looking though. Really dig the shape and design on this. So yeah, HV, you got a couple mining drills on the front here. Pretty low profile too. So it may be able to fit through like tunnels that it creates. It also chops trees. It also shoots the bad guys and scans the area while you could cook food and store food. And this is where it launches its parachute when it's on the drag strip. So that's cool. It does kind of have that sports car appearance to it. And definitely set up for a lot of like practical utility function here. So we got a clone chamber right there. In fact, here, I'm going to get this off the ground a little bit. You got a clone chamber there. Place for a trauma station right on the side here. Looks like our O2 is there. On the bottom side, we do have some fuel. Oh, no, it's got a constructor built in there. A couple, actually 3 storage boxes right there. This thing is packed tight with like utility function, like everywhere. Armor locker, yeah, there. So yeah, like really everything. Eat dust. That's cute. That's cute. Yeah, it does. It does look like it's a race car. I mean, if you look at some of the aesthetics going on here, it kind of has that Lamborghini feel to it a little bit. That's cool. That is really cool. A lot of useful stuff on here too. Just it kind of does everything. What tree cutting and ore mining and some shooting and all your utility function, all kind of in one sporty package here. And you eat dust, which is great. It's just great. That's cool. That's a cool looking build there. I definitely dig it. It looks quite practical. And then you don't see too many HVs. I mean, you know, especially if like this type of setup here any longer. It's just really don't see a lot of HVs anymore. Very, very cool looking though. I like the color scheme too, and just the overall. I mean, look how Lamborghini that looks with the blocks back there. That just the old that's cool. Anyway, look at some numbers here. So unlock level 7. That's gonna break the bank. Size class 1, actually 0.3. Pretty fast actually. 89 forward, 22 strafing, 44 reverse. Obviously it's an HV, so it doesn't go up and down. 2 fuel tanks, 1 oxygen tank. Got our Gatling gun, our detector, our harvest module. Wow. Okay, really impressed by its cost as well. I didn't expect this. I mean, it had some, you know, quite a lot of stuff on here, really. But 13-minute, 50-second build time. Nothing special whatsoever here at all. Nothing. Not even touching anything. Which is, yeah, again, very, very cool. It's pretty quick too. CPU wise, Core 1. It's using it pretty much, but yeah, just balance that Core 1. Oh yeah, I forgot it even had a constructor aboard too. So yeah, it really kind of does everything for extremely low costs. Yeah. Obviously it's not going to have a shield on it. If you had a shield on it, it wouldn't be up to cost what it does or anything like that. But yeah, this is extremely useful, practical, like starter early game, sporty. Does everything, gets you around and shoots stuff, and it does it all. That is very, very cool. Very, very well thought out. Let's take a look at its options here. So we have A500 claws. You put your claws in there. Digestibles. Stomach. Shared meat. The furball cough ups. The rare loot delicacies, and the swallowed gear. Yeah. we have some very unusual storage in here. I think all these are boxes. Stomach. Some of the boxes are a little bit bigger than other boxes. Well, actually, the stomach I think is maybe a controller. Yeah, 2,000 on that one. I don't know, like maybe this claws. Is claws ammo? I'm thinking one of these is probably ammo bay, because you would need that for the Gatling gun or the on it. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, you do have some storage. Obviously, it's not going to have a huge amount of storage, but still, you know, you got the one bay with 2,000 in it, plus a bunch of sort boxes. Claws could be an ammo box. I it very well could be, or an ammo controller. Yeah, it's really cool. Really well thought out, and super, super inexpensive. Yeah, very cool. So again, this is the Orteagger RE2 by Fuji. Very, very cool, well thought out build, and looks really stylish too. Awesome work on that. All right, so one last thing to check out. Where do I have that? There it is. Okay, let's go this way. I originally had it in view, and then I was like, it's too big, and it was causing me too many performance problems nearby all the other creations here. So this is an unfinished build, and this is the Lunar Stingray V1.2 by author GAM, or GAM. This is more of a request thing to check it out to see what think of it so far. And again, unfinished build, work in progress. So now this does not have a core in it right now, so I can't actually turn it on. But this is it's designed to look like a Stingray. As you can kind of see, there's a Stingray tail and the big wide body there. It's also kind of a large pyramid structure, kind of alien in origin. Here, let me get the lights. It's just naturally, it's very dark. It's very dark. We're in daylight right now, but it is very dark. But yeah, really cool. You kind of see where all the texture lights and stuff would be that would really light this up a lot. Some of the texture lights randomly are sort of on, but that's just the game being glitchy, I think. And yeah, no, that is cool. It's a big ship. It's even what's here is pretty large in our CPU size, or not CPU size, our size class. And we do have some areas of it kind of worked out too. So this would be obviously the main bridge. It looks like kind of right above there, and that doesn't look very. I mean, when you look at how big this whole build is, that's actually not. Yeah, it's kind of small looking compared to the rest of the build here. Might have to keep my light on when I fly through here. But and then on the inside here, oh man, yeah, I can't. Fortunately, I can't even hit the P menu on it because it has no core. But you know, we can fix that. Oh, looks like we already have power generators. Okay, so we are powered up now. Now it's going to look a whole lot different. Definitely wanted to see how the texture lights and lighting was going to look with this. Now that, yeah, really wild looking stuff in here. Oh, look at this. What? It's almost like something that's growing and connecting. Like, I don't know what that is, but that's really wild. Yeah, the whole interior, I like that kind of bioluminescence look to it. And this is like a massive, massive interior, like a giant, like a inside of a pyramid or something like that. It's a huge amount of room. Oh wow, that's all blast doors down here. How does that work out? Okay, so this could be a way into it from, holy smokes. Yeah, quite a few locations. Big blast door sections there. Well, yeah, that's how you get in here. So it's like actually a really large carrier with like a internal city like place in it. That's all bioluminescence with some really tripped out deco blocks going on the sides over here. That's what a wild design. Alex, that's cool. I mean, I got my lights on, but yeah, look at that. That's like pure art. Like doing however that's set up there. Very, very unusual and cool looking. Look at this area here. This kind of, again, kind of looks like it's organic, which I think it's meant to be looking very organic. I think that is the whole like one of the major schemes of this, and just some crazy decorative block work going on in here. Wow, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I'm really digging this so far. I mean, obviously, I mean, being a build this size, it's going to be, you know, it can be pretty taxing on the game. Um, but it's just really cool though. Yeah, check out some of these views, like coming in from like all the walls are like all this deco layered stuff going on in here. But yeah, look at the visuals you're getting when you walk in here. This looks so alien and trippy, and yeah, it's such a large interior space. Oh wow, even over the side here, it kind of looks like we're looking at a circuit board now. Huge trip. A huge trip on this one, walking through it. You can almost see through here. Yeah, we do got some a row of fusion reactors over here. Where it gets its power right at the moment here. A huge fuel wall. Oh, is that? Oh, there's boxes there too. Holy smokes! Oh, this is the backside here too. Here's our stingray tail, and it does actually, you know, it does look like a stingray, like the sea animal. Um, wow, yeah, quite a trip. I really dig the idea of this like gigantic internal city here. Obviously, with a lot of ways to bring in builds from the bottom side with these very large blast door setups here. And then you got the landing pads in the area here. Just some tripped out craziness going on here with the block work, and I love it. Kind of like a spine or something right there. That's a trip. Same thing kind of going on over here. And then again, all the walls, the super Art Deco alien ball stuff. That's just wild. Something you don't see every day. It's almost a little bit like a rib cage or something up over there. And I think, yeah, this was the cockpit that we first seen, hanging out right up there above the whole thing. Yeah, really, really wild. I'm really curious. Yeah, how this comes out when you get fully finished with it. It actually looks quite finished right now. Didn't have that core in place and things like that, but again, you know, big builds like this, they are really, really cool to check out. Again, I feel like I'm more like in a city or something than a spaceship, the way it's set up, and very, very alien looking. A lot of Xeno in there too. Tell that from the texturing and stuff like that. Now, take a look at some general specs here. Right now, it's sitting at size class 63, so it is a pretty big build. I don't know if it had thrusters in. Oh yeah, it does. I don't know why they're not working. Just thrusters. They're not. That's weird. I mean, it has a lot of thrusters. Oh, it says thruster. Oh, no, it doesn't. I'm wrong. It has no thrusters. I don't know why I thought it had thrusters in it. All right. So, yeah, it's a really cool looking build. Crazy design elements and styling on again interior space on what was like done up and worked out. Some really wild ideas going on in here. Really dig that. I would pursue this this method of building, and this would certainly be like a big alien mothership here. Very, very cool. So again, this is the Lunar Stingray version 1.2 by GAM or GAM. Very, very cool. And that is the last build to check out this week. I know this is an exceptionally long video. Sorry about that again. Just so many things to look at, and then you know I wanted to look at. This was a request I had like probably a good week ago about at this point in time to check out. I definitely wanted to see that. So yeah, with all that being said, you all have yourself a wonderful afternoon, and I will talk to you later.